Hello?
Hi, Megan.
Yes.
This is John from John Breaks Bad News. I have some bad news from Jaden for you.
Oh, my word.
And this is a pretty lengthy message, so please don't hang up while I'm in the middle of speaking. That's rude.
Okay.
He said, Mom, he's gone back and forth and saying this, but he can't stay silent anymore. He's watched for long enough, and it's eating him up inside to let this continue without speaking his truth. He doesn't know if you'll ever fully see it, but you need to hear it anyway. You are tearing this family apart. You are playing the victim in a situation where you could hold just as much, if not more, responsibility. You are not the one being attacked here, but you've done a great job making it seem that way. And the saddest part is it's working on people like his sister, who now resent the man who held this family together for years. Dad isn't perfect. No one is. But he knows without a doubt that he has always loved his family and sacrificed everything for it. He broke his back literally to provide for you guys. He gave you the life you wanted because he loved you, and still all you seem to see is yourself as some kind of helpless victim. You've taken what was already a hard and turned it into something so much worse by refusing to take any ownership in your part in this. You use the past like a weapon against him. You spin words to make him look like a monster when he knows he's anything but. He is the best man he's ever known, and watching him be dragged through the dirt while you hide behind your own narrative is heartbreaking. This isn't just affecting you, it's tearing all of us apart. And it's made Jaden realize that the person you've become, the person you are choosing to be right now, isn't someone he wants to be around. It's one of the reasons he's chosen to leave for work, and why he's stepping into the military. He needs to distance himself from this mess because being around it is slowly poisoning everything he cares about. And he's saying this not to hurt you, but because you need to hear it. Whether you choose to reflect on it is up to you, but he can't keep pretending everything is fine. He loves you, but he won't stand silently by anymore. I don't really know what to say after that.
I don't either.
Yeah, so that was a lot to listen to. There were a lot of similarities in that video that I resonated with. It even sparked a lot of my own memories and experiences that I have with my own mom, which isn't the best thing, but it was also making me realize that I've came a long way from where I was and where I've been and where I am now. And so that kind of gave me some relief, which was really nice. It was really nice to kind of like, okay, we're not where we were anymore, and we're now doing better. And one of the memories that sparked for me was when I also tried to join the military. I was trying to have a drastic change in my life, something that was like visible, something that was different, something I didn't really quite have control of. It was just removing myself from here to go here, and hopefully things will be better. And I didn't realize at the time that it was me trying to run away from my mom. I was trying to get away from being in the environment that she was putting me in, because being around her was just not pleasant. It sucked. It sucked being at her house, living the way that she lived, and not fully understanding that that's the environment that I'm in, and I'm stuck being in it until I can do something about it for myself. And so the military seemed like a very good, viable option for me, and it is for some people. Just like for Jaden when he wrote that letter to be read to his mom. And so he realized that his mom is the source of a lot of his pain, a lot of his hardships, a lot of his burdens, and he's seeing it like firsthand. I didn't grow up being raised with a dad, but Jaden did, so he was able to see how she was treating him and being able to identify that, okay, she's causing a lot of these issues. Those issues were put on me as a kid, and I had to deal with a lot of those burdens and taking care of all of those problems. I wasn't able to quite identify that my mom had these issues and she was putting them on me. It wasn't until like one day something snapped and I'm like, I just need to get out of here. I need to leave. I need to leave. And then things just started to slowly come into view, and I'm like, oh, that's how it was. That's how things were. Okay, now I have a better comprehension of it. I'm able to actually like identify it. I can make it a conversation out of this. If her and I were ever to discuss things like that, which someday we might and someday we won't. I don't know. It's not really up to me right now. Maybe I'll just write a letter to John Breaks Bad News and he can call her and break some bad news. Another thing in that video that also got my attention was that my mom was also very good at playing the victim. And I didn't realize this until my uncle came down the driveway one day and was like, hey, I'm your uncle. And I was like, oh, okay. So we started hanging out with him a little bit. And then he pointed that out in the middle of a discussion between him and her. He's like, oh, you always played the victim role. And it's like, is that what she's doing? what is that? Like, now I had to learn about what the victim role was, and then like, oh, that's what she does. That's her thing. Okay. So now that I have comprehension, right? Because once you start to learn and understand and identify what these habits and behaviors are, you begin to separate from that because you're no longer a part of it, you're just in it. Then you can make those adjustments for yourself to not do, and then you can work with this problem now and being able to figure out like how it's affecting you specifically. And also too, this is a very poisonous behavior because playing the victim will seep deep inside of you, not only as the person who's crying about how hard their life is, then everyone else around them will do the same thing, right? Because it's easier to just throw your hands up, cry, and say, oh, my life's so hard. No, things are going so bad for me, and I don't know why. It's you. It's because you are the problem. You are not doing anything about your problems, and you just would rather cry in your room and do nothing about it and do it again tomorrow. You've done it for the last 10, 20, 30 years, and look where it's got you. Nowhere, right? You prey on the good hearts of other people who are going to come and fix your problems for you, and that's that's going to get you nowhere. You're going to end up alone by that because everyone has a limit. Everyone has a tolerance, and eventually you're just going to wear out every relationship and bridge that you've built with these people, and they're just going to be like, sorry, I got nothing for you. I've already done what I could, and you're not going to do anything for yourself. You're helpless, right? So you need to come to the realization that doing that, playing the victim, crying about how your life's so hard and doing nothing about it is literally going to do nothing for you, right? It is going to lead you down a path of loneliness and isolation, and you're going to be fucked. That's what it's going to come down to. You're going to be fucked. No one's going to show up for your funeral after that. No one's going to write you nice letters. No one's going to be there for you because all you did was destroy all the relationships that you had because you did nothing to save them. You did nothing to foster them. You did nothing. That's it. You did absolutely nothing besides made them worse. And for those of you who are struggling with life, like, you have to bottle up your feelings. You have to bottle up your emotions. You can't talk to anybody about anything. You can't go to anybody about anything. Take a look at your environment that you're in. Take a look and see where this like behavior is coming from. And most likely it's going to be coming from your parents, whether it's your dad, your mom, or your uncle, or your grandma, whoever is raising you, right? These people in your life are likely influencing you in a way where you're taking in their bad habits, and playing the victim is one of them. You need to be able to identify that specifically, why you are the way you are and why you act the way you act. And most likely it's going to lead to the people who are around you and who are raising you. And when you're able to figure that out, you can start working on yourself and improving yourself and being better. And like when things start to get hard and you can feel yourself starting to give up and starting to cry and starting to become helpless, you can stop yourself, remove yourself, walk away, take a moment, take a breath, and be like, okay, this is my problem. This is how it's affecting me, and this is what I need to do to fix it. Okay, I just need a few minutes to be able to, let's take care of it. And then just go and take care of it. Because if you do nothing about it and you walk away from all your problems, you're going to get nothing for a solution because you're doing nothing about the problem. And I'd like to give a big thanks to John at John Breaks Bad News. I recently just discovered him this week and just been watching some of his videos. They're pretty enjoyable, and it's a great business model because a lot of people don't want to deal with problems like that. A lot of people don't want to confront their adversary and say, hey, you suck. You are shit. Like Jaden and his mom. You were tearing this family apart. It's really hard to step into that position and to start doing that because there's a lot of emotions involved. There's a lot of like feelings, and you can get off track and distracted, and the other person too will butt in and be rude and say things that will just completely destroy the whole thing that you have to say because you still have love for these people. You still want to see them do good. Even though you want to tell them these bad things, you get conflicted and be like, is this really the right thing? Should I do it? Should I not? And all this happens. Just write an email to John. John will take care of it, just like how you saw in this video. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, but sometimes it is better received through a third party, someone who's like completely not involved. It's just like, all right, here you go. I'm going to tell you this and you're going to listen. And then they take it and it's like, okay. And then he's just like how John did. I don't know what else to say about that. You got a lot of personal issues you guys need to sort out, and I did my job. Later. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.